Yeah. Now I'm gonna put something else in the mix for this. That may be a way uh, to leverage your affiliate operation. Product Opportunity Explorer, that has been around now not too long. It's fairly new, but most people don't pay attention to it. So in Product Opportunity Explorer, if you plug in your ASIN, it immediately gives you, for that ASIN, top 90% of the clicks, how many listings are getting those 90% of the clicks. So you are able to see where the traffic is going for the ASIN you are selling. So now think about this. If those number of sellers is very high, that means you have a good place to get into, because it's not concentrated on like 10 sellers or 5 sellers or 8 sellers or even 20 sellers. But if you have like hundreds and hundreds of sellers receiving 90% of the clicks, that's a good thing. Then it gives you the number of sellers that receive the top 5, let me back up, top 5 listings that receive the clicks and shows their percentage. So now you are seeing now the whole spectrum. You're saying, okay, my traffic is going to X number of listings. At the same time, this number of listings receive, the top 5 listings receive X%. So if they are too far apart, that means it's a good place to get into. Why is this important for you? First of all, you can see how much of a difference this can make. But more important, as you get down, look at more information, it shows what is the average number of reviews and what's the average product rating of those listings that receive 100%, 90% of the traffic. So now you look at yours and you say, okay, I have, let's say, 180 listings getting 90% of the traffic, and their average rating is 4.2. To me, this is immediately, it's telling me there's an opportunity here, because if you have 200 listings, you're one of them, and your rating is higher than the average, so there's a good chance that your listing is going to convert better. Plus, when you look at the top 5 listings receiving, and if you see, okay, 5 listings out of the 200 only get 8% of the traffic, that's good because it's very diverse, right? So that's even better. So I think that there is an opportunity in putting some data that you would read from Product Opportunity Explorer together with your decision making. Say, okay, this is, we are in a good space, so therefore I can bring in, because otherwise you're talking different things. And by the way, there is more data on that page. It's called Insights. And there is more data on the, and then you look at Insights and you go to the customer review insights. So the two of them you can look at together. Customer review insights just show you an overall consolidated view of what the positives, negatives, but you can see the numbers on the insights page. So as you were talking, you know, when you mentioned she should be a 3 and up and blah blah, I thought, okay, how do you know if you're going to be good compared to your competition, right? And who is the competition and how much?
Yeah, absolutely. No, that is super interesting. And I think one thing that this can help with is not only benchmarking, like, hey, here's here's where you're at against the competition. You know, maybe here's what you should do commission wise to compete with similar products, but also, hey, you know, you need to drive more external traffic so that you can increase your organic rank to become one of these top 5% earners. And again, like, you know, a lot of people are setting their commissions higher in Levanta, to the point where they're breaking even on each sale, knowing that they're going to get a huge return on that increase in BSR. So you can use those tools to essentially understand, okay, like, is there an opportunity for me to, you know, earn a lot from organic sales? If so, how do I improve my organic rank? Boom, external traffic could be your answer.
Yeah. I mean, from this model, there are two things that I take away that I think, to me, they have the highest value. First and foremost, you have a performance-based compensation. So that's a big deal. And the second is it's qualified shoppers that are being driven to your listing, which is usually a challenge. And even if you put the landing page and everything, you still don't know, right? So you still don't know. But at least having those who make a living out of driving people who will purchase your product, I would trust them more than the landing page that you would put in. So from that standpoint, this is definitely a good model. So I mean, also just to confirm everything that you're saying, that I heard from other, actually way back, even like over a year and a half ago, I had a guest, and he was saying that they were seeing the BSR increase just by driving external traffic. So that makes perfect sense. Well, I mean, this is quite a new thing.